Hello, my beautiful duckling. Today I want to talk to you about missing your specific person. So we're under quarantine. I call it vacation. We have a holiday weekend with Easter this weekend. You are manifesting the love of your life back and you are desperately missing them. What do you need to do? Well, this is Susie, your beautiful swan queen. Welcome back to the garden. As you can see, I'm keeping myself occupied. I am taking everything apart and cleaning, painting the walls in my apartment, which I affectionately call the penthouse. So this is how we feel inside. We are completely, utterly empty and gutted. It's like we're moving in or we're moving out, but we're not really sure what we're doing because we're manifesting and we're stuck. And we're stuck in this, literally 1 foot on each side of the door. I am doing all my manifestation tips, techniques, and tools, and they're not responding in this way. So I think I'm doing everything right, but then I'm not really sure. And I think, and then I'm not really sure. So now this place doesn't look so bad because I'm standing in front of the bare walls, but then all of a sudden we're bare again. How do we combat the missing? Well, if you are missing them, like they went on a business trip, they went to take care of a family member who is not able to get out and do things for themselves in this time. If you are missing them like they went on a fishing trip, that's okay. That is a normal way you're going to miss somebody. So you're missing them in a respectable way, in a way that they're going to appreciate. Oh, I understand you're not here this morning when I woke up, but I know you're going to be back. The problem is if you're not with them, you're missing them this way. You're barren, you're empty, you're gutless, you're soulless. Nothing's going right in your life because this person isn't there. We need to distract you. We need to change your focus. And we need to take a look at the things outside of your life besides your specific person. Because this responsibility is too much for anybody to handle. This responsibility is way too much. So I was out yesterday with my daughter, had an amazing day, and we got paint to paint the penthouse. Well, I needed a ladder. My son has a ladder, and I know he's going to drop the ladder off today. But this is what you guys are doing to your specific person. Where's my ladder? Where's my ladder? Is he here yet? Oh, wait, I heard a vehicle. Oh, my God, is that a knock on my door? Because, oh, where is he? Oh, where's my ladder? Where's my ladder? That's the way you're actually coming at them. You're not coming at them like you're sitting on the back of your couch drinking, forgot my cup of coffee. So I'm sitting on the back of my couch and I'm drinking my cup of coffee and I'm going, well, this wall is going to be this color and I've still got to take down all the stuff that you're not seeing behind me, behind the camera. And all of this is down, but I still have to take that sticker off. And am I going to paint the inside of the door to match the wall? Or am I going to do something else with the door? Am I going to leave the door alone and just clean it? I don't know. I mean, I have so many decisions to make here. This is what I'm doing. So when I'm thinking about my specific person, I am busy and I'm doing other things. I am working on a life and creating a beautiful home. I'm not in their face, where's my ladder? Where's my ladder? Where's my ladder? Because when you're doing that, they're like, oh my God, I don't want to be with this person because their only reason for existing is if I'm attached at the hip, if I'm handcuffed to them. How short do you want that leash? Is it a choke collar or is it a cute little diamond that we're calling frosting? Remember when we watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? She was cute, she was funky, she was perky, she was sexy. She was this amazing woman. And then she had to flip it. And she became this crazy chick. She bought a dog and matching shirts, and the dog even had a matching outfit to match his shirt and her little scarf that she put around her neck. And the dog was peeing on his pool table and then peeing on the card table. She goes into his house and she puts out the blanket and the little stuffed animals. She opens up the medicine cabinet and she puts all these female products in his medicine cabinet. And he opens up his cabinets and he's like, oh no, oh no, oh no. They feel that desperate, needy energy. They're somewhere going, ugh, yuck, please, get a life. Getting a life is the greatest gift you can give to yourself when you're missing them. Because distracting yourself, getting a hobby, painting, coloring, rock collecting, mountain climbing, working out, I'm not going to say drinking wine, but going out with your girlfriends and having a girls' night, going out with your kids, watching your grandkids. These things mean that they're not the only reason we are breathing. But when they are the only reason you're breathing, you need to take a step back. You need to start focusing on my question. Why am I happy in this relationship with Jared? It's loaded with a lot of things. So one, why am I happy? Why am me, why am I happy? And then why am I happy in this relationship is part two. And then in this relationship with Jared is part three of the question. So if I'm happy in my relationship with Jared, that means I have a life. I am happy. I am enjoying my life. I have things to do. I'm not waiting for that knock on the door. If I'm happy in the relationship, he has breathing room. He has space. If he needs to go for a drive, if he needs to go to the gun range or bowling or to the gym, if he needs to go help a friend with their car, if he needs to go mow his mother's lawn, I'm not like, I gotta go with, because you can't be separate from them. This is the his and hers toilet. Are you going to get into a relationship and put two toilets in the bathroom and you're going to be taking a crap? Are you facing each other or are you sitting next to each other and staring at the wall going, oh my God, this is like really awkward? When we are manifesting a relationship, a successful relationship works because you are independent from that person. That person isn't everything. So many times when I was answering phones at a call center, somebody passes away. The other spouse doesn't even know how to do the banking. Can you do your own banking? Can you work a computer? Can you log into online banking? Can you pay the bills? You don't have to have all your swans in a row. You don't have to have the perfect life. You could still be learning and growing and deciding what you want in your life. But you want to share this with a specific person. You're building an empty shell if it's only them. If it's about me and my life and how they're enriching it, then we're decorating the walls together. And he's going, I don't really like that painting, but that one is really good. Can we put that one in the center? And we'll put that painting that you really like over here. And you're going, okay, no, I don't like that. I don't like that layout. And you're moving it around. But if the only thing you're moving around is the love of your life, they're not going to come in. Who wants to live in this? I don't. When I first moved into my apartment, there were no pictures, there were no paintings. I had furniture, and the furniture was too big, and it was cozy and comfy, and everybody loved to sleep on it. But nobody sat on it. We all sat on the floor because we were comfortable with being on the floor. Are you comfortable with this look? 99% of the people are going to say, heck no. But this is the look you're sending if you are coming from that desperate, needy, I miss you, you are the whole reason for my existence. They're not going to want to come in. They're not going to feel like being with you is an invitation of love, enrichment, value, joy, and happiness. They're going to feel rejected, repulsed. They're going to feel suffocated. Missing somebody in the right way is absolutely 100% okay. But missing somebody that is the only reason for waking up in the morning isn't. The first thing I think about every morning when I wake up is the love of my life. The last thing I think about every night when I go to bed is the love of my life. That's okay. Because basically I'm saying, good morning, babe, I love you. Good night, babe, I love you. I'm sending out, it's okay to be you. I love you and do you. I love me enough to know that if I'm going to bed alone, it's okay. I love me enough to know that if I don't like the paint on the wall, I can change the color. But if that person was with me, I'm not going to go buy dark purple paint with pink trim unless I said, hey, what color do you want to paint the walls? And he goes, whatever you want. And I'm like, well, I'm doing dark purple with pink trim. And he's like, I don't think so. You're like, well, what color would you like? It doesn't matter, whatever you want. Okay, so now we're going to do light pink, light purple with hot pink. No, we're not doing that. Okay, so you have a choice, dark purple or light purple. Well, can we do like, an Italian fresco look? Absolutely. What were you thinking on that Italian fresco? Let's go look at paint samples or show me a picture and I'll see if I can duplicate it. That's a relationship. This is you expecting somebody to make you happy. And I cannot stress enough, that is too much pressure on any one person. It's why we need a tribe. A tribe is a group of people that we can call and we can gripe to, we can tell our hopes to, we can tell our dreams to, we can tell them, you know what, I'm having a really bad day and I need a glass of wine. Or screw the glass of wine, I need a bottle of whiskey. And when we do that, they're like, yeah, well, why do you need that bottle of whiskey? Well, because the love of my life is an idiot and he's making me feel like this. You're back to the couch eating the box of ice cream with the spoon. Do I need to get out the spoon again? Because that energy, they feel. They know what you're thinking. They know what you're feeling. On some level of their being, they know. And if you're going, I'm drinking a cup of coffee. He loves me and he's going to knock on the door. I just know he's going to knock on the door. I just know because I miss him. I know he's going to knock on the door. He may knock on the door with his new bride. He may knock on the door and it's a cop with a restraining order. He may knock on the door and tell you he's moving to Timbuktu just to get away from you. I, on the other hand, prefer my coffee slowly. I like to enjoy it. So are you enjoying manifesting the love of your life? Or are you creating more chaos? Because if you're creating more chaos, get a hobby. Get a dog. Get a cat. And chase the cat all around the house. And find out where it's hiding. Get mad because the cat's the one climbing on your counters. I'm going to be on my counters later because my little feet are going to be up there to paint the top of above the cabinet. My feet shouldn't be on the counter. And if he came in, he's going to be like, why are you on the counter? Well, because I'm 5 foot tall and I can't reach the back of the cabinets from the ladder. And then I'm going to have to go get bleach and bleach my counter because my little piglets have been all over my counter. So I'm not thinking about him, but I'm like, oh, he's definitely not going to want to be chopping meat on the counter if I'm like walking all over it, is he? Stop waiting for the ladder to show up. Create a life that you love and enjoy. Miss them in a respectable way, like they're on a business trip. Because when you do that, they're going to come back and they're going to want to stay. What good does it do to manifest a text message or a phone call or a date if it doesn't get you your relationship? So you manifested a text message, and the text message is saying, I'm sorry, I'm involved with somebody else, get a life. You manifested a phone call, and the phone call says the same thing. You go out on a date, and you had a booty call. Now you're friends with benefits, and you're trying to turn it into a relationship. You guys got to praise the person you want to be with. You've got to respect them. You've got to appreciate them and value them. How are they enriching your life? How are they making your life easier? What are they doing that brings you joy? But at the same time, if you have no joy in your life, how are you bringing them joy? I preach, create a life, because you don't want his and her toilets and the only reason for your existence to be them. Because you know, it might be cute the first month, the first 6 months, but after a year, you have a choke collar on with spikes. And that's not fun to live that way. And then somebody's wanting out and you're breaking up again. And then you're trying to manifest them again and you're on a cycle. Break the cycle. Create a life you want to live and bring people into your life that add value and enrich it. And you're not going to miss them even if they're on a business trip. You're going to be glad for the peace and quiet for a week because it's going to be a mini vacation. And when you get back, the relationship's going to be better because you were separated. And you realized all the little things that they did for you that makes your life amazing. Live your dreams. Don't create more chaos. Have an amazing, absolutely amazing day. I love you guys. Subscribe, smash the like button, and as always, tell me why what I'm sharing with you is drastically changing your life for the better.